Complex curved furniture can be designed in SWOOD and SOLIDWORKS. SWOOD is a bolt-on to SOLIDWORKS which really tailors it for the furniture and joinery industry, but SOLIDWORKS has all the features and functionality needed to design anything curved and complex in there. SWOOD will really just turn the model that you design in SOLIDWORKS and make it ready for manufacture, allowing you to add more information that's relevant to the manufacturing and the design process. So by that I mean you can design a complex reception desk inside SOLIDWORKS and SWOOD, and then use SWOOD functionality to add on connectors, edge banding, apply the correct materials, control the grain direction, and then quickly produce toolpaths, cutting lists, hardware lists and requirements off the back of that. So SWOOD Design has many features in it that are there to speed up your design process. SOLIDWORKS is a really big toolbox with lots of features and functionalities, and SWOOD Design is there to tailor and narrow down some of those abilities to really speed up what you're doing. In essence, think of it as clicking multiple buttons in SOLIDWORKS with a click of a single button. It's really there to take lots of repetitive tasks that don't need to be repeated time and time again and turn them into a single drag and drop, a single click, and really save the designer a lot of effort while still producing an efficient and detailed model at the end of the process. So SWOOD Design is there to help with the automation of cutting lists, and that's a really key aspect of the SWOOD Design module. It's nice having the ability to add information about edge bands, materials, connectors, but if you can't extract that information or it takes you a long time, then it's really not the most efficient process. SWOOD Design gives you a reporting tool which extracts all that information at the click of a button. So it'll extract information about the materials, how much material you're using, the exact length of edge band that's being used, how much edge band you require, what connectors you need, and it extracts all that information and it displays it in a format that's easy to understand and that anyone can view. So SWOODCAM will work with a variety of different machines, and it also enables you to drive multiple CNC machines from a single seat of SWOODCAM. Common CNC machines that we work with are from makes like SCM, HOMAG, BSE, Masterwoods, and obviously all the other sort of standard CNC manufacturers in the wood CNC industry. We do also have an in-house post team, so we write all our posts and implement all our posts within the UK within the Solid Solutions, which enables us to have full control and accuracy in producing these post processes for the company. So SWOOD is a bolt-on into SOLIDWORKS which fits seamlessly in with the SOLIDWORKS portfolio. There are a few other products within this portfolio that work very well with SOLIDWORKS and SWOOD hand in hand. Those three main products I would say would be SOLIDWORKS Composer, SOLIDWORKS Visualize, and finally SOLIDWORKS PDM. So if we take a look to begin with at SOLIDWORKS Composer, SOLIDWORKS Composer allows you to produce technical documentation such as user manuals, construction documentation, and can be really important for actually explaining to an end user how to build your furniture, or for site fitters on explaining how the kitchen or otherwise goes together. The second product of interest would be SOLIDWORKS Visualize, and interestingly enough, through SWOOD Design you're actually adding a lot of the information that Visualize will actually need. And by that I mean when you're adding your materials in SWOOD Design, you're adding your grains, your texture directions, through adding connectors, SWOOD boxes, you're adding a lot of extra detail to that, which gives a realistic effect to your actual final render. So a really, really key module that's really works quite well with SWOOD. The third product of interest would be SOLIDWORKS PDM. SWOOD sits seamlessly within SOLIDWORKS PDM and is a really important module to take into account considering that SWOOD is a library-based system, so really need to consider how you're managing all that data. The SWOOD libraries are a set of shared information that can be shared across any of the SWOOD users. The library will contain information with default frames, default connectors, and the like. The library is, in essence, a file set of modular drag and drop or add-in items that remove the need to start from scratch or duplicate effort as you're going along. And the real key thing is it allows you to standardise these items across the design department. Rather than giving each designer full flexibility and freedom to do what they want, you can standardise the real key pieces of information to make sure that when it's going down to manufacture, everything important is standardised, but you still have the full customisation of the design, the full bespoke aspect to the design. The libraries are also fully open source, so whilst we provide you with a fully comprehensive library, including examples from all the main manufacturers with drawers and hinges, we do expect that there's an aspect of creating your own library features and your own library models, because everyone does it differently. We can assist you with this setup, and we will train you how to produce these documents easily and as you go along. But we would expect that this library would evolve and increase as time moves on, and you'll find that you can continuously claw back and improve the time as you're going along.